The Board of Trustees of Media Super and all our executives and staff are focused on one thing: making sure that the retirement accounts of you, our members, are going to be as large as possible by the time you come to retirement. To do so, we invest hundreds of millions of dollars in Australian companies. But we also take the view that those companies in which we invest operate responsibly and sustainably. The Media Super Board appointed me several years ago to the Australian Council of Superannuation Investors, a grouping of about 30 super funds in Australia and 6 big international pension funds. That group makes sure that companies listed on the Australian Stock Exchange look to their environmental, social and governance footprint. Lots of efforts go into this. ACSI staff meet each year with the chairs of most of the top 200 companies in Australia. They're individual meetings, and the ACSI people make sure that the chairs of these companies aren't simply paying lip service to their environmental, social and governance responsibilities. We want them to improve the gender balance on their boards. Sometimes we want them to stop paying ridiculous inflated salaries to their senior executives or fat termination fees to executives who failed. We also want companies in which we invest on your behalf to act responsibly on environmental and social matters. For instance, some years ago, after a terrible fire in a Bangladeshi textile factory in which 1,200 poor women and children lost their lives, we took up the issue with companies with fashion labels here in Australia who were sourcing their materials from unscrupulous operators in that country. We lobbied strongly for a code of conduct to prevent such outrages and for manufacturers to put in place safer and legitimate operations. It's not perfect, but it has led to change. The point is, we act on your behalf, our members, in making sure our investments are as responsible and well managed as can be. And we tell the chairs of those companies that we're serious. If they don't respond or they drag their feet, we advise them we intend to vote our shares at the company's annual general meeting to express our views. So, while we're intensely interested and focused on your bottom line, what your super account is likely to look like in 1 or 10 or 30 years' time, when you're ready to retire, we're confident that we can maximise that outcome and do so responsibly and sustainably.